bridging communities worldwide. We broadcast diverse international content from Europe, Asia, Africa, and now right here in the USA. Watch us via Roku on your smart TV. Submit your own content to 1530entertainmentllc@gmail.com. Download the Millennium TV app from the App Store to stream our shows anywhere, anytime. Millennium TV.
Welcome to Today's America, Millennium News 24/7. This is Tofader Noor, our United States studio. We have our guest, or also our co-host, Todd David Goldfinger. He is with us in our studio. Todd, welcome to Millennium Studio today.
Thank you. It's wonderful to be here, sir. I'm very happy to be here. This is a great show, and it's wonderful to be here. Thank you.
Very good. Viewers, we're going to talk about our United States politics, mental health, also healthcare, New York State and other state. Then we're going to talk about Eastern Europe, Russia, Ukraine, also surrounding Moldova, Georgia, Poland, Germany, and Middle Eastern circle. Viewers, United States, we have 9 justices in Supreme Court. One justice is going to be retired after a few days. He already announced. But our Republican friends, they play games. They put Corona times 2 justices at a time, 1 month after another month. Whole America knows. And they stop Biden time, current Attorney General. That time he is selected for our Supreme Court Justice, but Republican do not vote for anything. So right now Miss Jackson, they getting interview, so many things, Republican, Democrat. Republican hush with her and tough with her. And we see what is the Republican Senate did last 100 years in American soil. They did anything for American peoples? No. They did their own self. Republican president, they did their own self. Republican Congress, they did their own self. Senate, they did their own self, own interest, own lobbyist. Nothing for American people, nothing for justice system, nothing for American roads and highway, build better and social service. Todd, what Republican and Congress and Senate, what they are doing right now? Do you have any idea? You can tell us something or not?
Well, from my knowledge, I mean, just to introduce myself, I'm a mental health advocate, but I also became director of global news and journalism for Millennium TV, which you're watching right now. So I'll just give you a little bit about my opinion. It seems to me from people I talk to and people who just tell me things from time to time, it seems that the system's not really working the way that it should, and that, for lack of better terms, a broken system. We have to have people like ourselves who can come on TV and speak and say what's wrong, so we can offer solutions to the people in a nice, easy sound bite so that they'd be able to digest it very quickly and very easily instead of having to read something. Thank you.
Very good. Viewers, my co-host, Todd Goldfinger, he told us, he explained us what is the issues in our system. Republican, they make lot of system, corrupt system. And this system gonna be make us totally colorful people and color people affected. They victimize us. So hopefully our 50 Senate and Vice President, if we don't need a 60 vote, 51 vote, they can elect the Miss Jackson to Supreme Court Justice. Viewers, call the Senate, call your local Congress, local Senate. They can vote for Miss Jackson. And also, everyone knows in America, millions of people destroy right now in Ukraine, also Middle East, in Africa. The interest of our billionaires, interest of gun lobbyists, interest of ammunition, bomb maker, tank maker, politician. So, innocent people, innocent public, they are victimized. We thinking politician, they are destroy the country. Of course, they are part of destroy. But if you're gonna go in the back, they have so many issues, so many things coming, so many things involved with destroy. Right now, in Saudi, Houthi group in Yemen, they bombing in oil grade in Jeddah, and they destroy it. They don't need American help. America build their oil grade. Always America build oil grade oil maker in Qatar, in Arab Emirates, Kuwait and Saudi Arabia. Those people forget America right now. That's why, what America gonna do? American government have to be hard, but this government is not hard. I don't know why. You guys have to know. Our president, our Democrat, we don't know why they do not hard in Arabian countries. Our last government, they put 5 or 7 Muslim countries in embargo. They cannot get in America. Totally blocked. But President Joe Biden totally take over those things. Right now, Arabian countries, they try to block us like we are the victim. They are foolish. America is powerful country in this earth, in this planet. They have to think about it. They do not see American power. Anyway, hopefully Saudi and Arab Emirates, they're going to be learned. Viewers, we hope our Senate, our Congress, they're going to build our roads and highway, our cities, our communities, our senior center, and our school, our community center, and our child center.
We hope and we pray. We hope this happens. We hope they build their infrastructure and that things get better for all of us. I mean, there's no reason things have to be as bad as they are. We are a developed country. We are supposed to be number one. I understand we have, how to say this, overseas right now it's not looking very pretty, and yes, it's good to be united in the West. That's a good thing to do, but we also have to be united all together now. And that means everybody in the world identifying with one another because we share the same biology. Now, we may not have the same ideology, to quote Sting, but the point is we have programs like this that you can watch and learn from, and we can say, well, we're not here to just complain to you and say, oh, the system's broken, the system's not working, what can we do to fix it? Well, if everybody's complacent, then they're also being what's called complicit. And we shouldn't be always going along with everything. Now, you don't want to be the person that's too loud and then they put you in a psychiatric facility where they can keep you quiet. It's basically like a neutral zone, like an airport, like the Moscow airport, for example, some of these places. So when we send our most sensitive people who are feeling and seeing things that maybe we don't see, they're not to be discarded. The mental health people are not to be discarded. As a matter of fact, I think with enough understanding, we can make for the mental health people maybe a religious exemption, because these seem to be the people who are the most connected to the source, and look how we treat them. Thank you.
Viewers, we are going to short break. Please stay with us.
Millennium TV, bridging communities worldwide. We broadcast diverse international content from Europe, Asia, Africa, and now right here in the USA. Watch us via Roku on your smart TV. Submit your own content to 1530entertainmentllc@gmail.com. Download the Millennium TV app from the App Store to stream our shows anywhere, anytime. Millennium TV.
Welcome back again to Today's America. Viewers, so many places, so many good things, bad things happening these days. One of the country in the world, a small country, but millions of people surviving, a small land, country called Bangladesh. Today is Bangladeshi Independence Day. Probably you guys don't know where is the Bangladesh. And Bangladesh is part of Southeast Asia. Part of used to be called East Pakistan. Before East Pakistan used to be called India, Indian subcontinental. Reason that time is ruler British. When they left from America 1776, they take over same time India. They left America, North America, and same time they take over Indian subcontinental. Then they rule over there 200 years. 1947 they left from Indian subcontinental. So they make two countries, India and Pakistan.
Well, it wasn't. Just to interrupt you, who split all these countries up? Because it sounds horrible. Who did this? Who did this?
Whole of the world. Who is the ruler?
I don't know.
Who makes
I don't know.
Only one of the worst country in this earth called Britain. British did these things. British ruler.
The British? The British did this? You're trying to tell me, an American citizen, that the British, a very small, I don't want to say insecure, but maybe insecure, because maybe their insecurity is what made them go around and, quote me if I'm wrong, don't quote me if I'm wrong, did they colonize everywhere? Did the British colonize, did they try to colonize everything?
Exactly. They did over here 200 years, okay, in North America.
So this was the Civil War?
Of course.
Oh, okay.
They killed millions of Americans, okay. They are smaller than right now New York State.
They're smaller than New York State.
Okay.
So it's a country, a commonwealth. Do they call it a commonwealth?
Exactly.
Is this a commonwealth?
Yeah. So anyway,
We're talking about UK.
Anyway, so they build two countries, Greater India and East Pakistan, West Pakistan. East Pakistan part of Pakistan. So East Pakistan independent from Pakistan. Reason is Pakistani ruler, they do not support any kind of health, education, roads and highway, nothing.
There's no health care?
Nothing. They do not care East Pakistan, nothing. And whatever the East Pakistan farmer peoples make, they took over by force and they bring everything West Pakistan. So how long people can take it? Also 1952, the leader called Muhammad Ali Jinnah. Muhammad Ali Jinnah was the first president of Pakistan. Okay, the person was a Bangladesh city called Dhaka, and he was announced whole Bangladeshi national and mother's language have to be Urdu. So Bangladeshi people get upset, students get upset. Our language, Bangladeshi people language is Bengali. So many people, young generation, so many, educated holder, also farmer, driver, so many people die for the language. 1952
Who did this?
is
I don't. Listen, I just, pardon my ignorance, okay?
Okay.
But if I don't know, I'm just thinking by this point, the audience might not know who it is that's persecuting these people.
Pakistani people, Pakistani leaders.
The Pakistani leaders are now doing this, but
Not now.
Not now, but this was
1952.
1952.
Yeah.
In 1952, this is what happened, and this started. The British started this?
No.
No, they didn't. Okay.
No, they are Pakistani people.
Now that okay, got it.
So, the Pakistani people push Bangladeshi people to learn their language. Their language is Urdu. So, Bangladeshi people, they don't want it. Bangladeshi people have their own language, Bangla. So, they fight each other for language. So, fight started 1952.
This was a civil war.
Yeah.
Over language.
Yeah. Then is coming 1967. Another fighting for student cause.
Student cause.
Yeah. They don't, they make high student fee. And they are making student cannot go high university, college. Their high school, only high, in America, so many lower class people, they finish only high school. In Bangladesh, they try to push Bangladeshi people can go only high school, not more than high school.
So they don't want the people to be educated?
Exactly.
They're trying to keep the people uneducated.
Exactly.
You're trying to tell me that they're going to try to keep the people uneducated?
Exactly.
In the day and age of the internet?
No, not right now.
Oh, thank goodness.
1967. Then people fight. They gone. Then they have a general election. General election 1970. Bangladeshi parliamentarian win the election. The leader I show you, his name is Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman. He win the election. His party win the election. Party name is Awami League. Pakistan Awami League. Okay? So Pakistan Awami League win the election. Right now, what is the army in Pakistan army and Pakistan politicians did? They don't want to hand over the power to the
people? To the people.
People
So no power to the people.
Exactly. Who win the election? Who win the majority seat?
Right.
He cannot get the power.
So they wouldn't let him get the power.
Exactly.
Somebody was stopping him from getting the power. Who was stopping this gentleman who was a leader speaking peace? Right?
Exactly. Guy name is Yahya Khan and Bhutto. Zulfikar Ali Bhutto. And General Yahya Khan in Pakistani. Then Bangladesh, 1971, our leader Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman called independence for the country. And all Bangladeshi college, school, university, farmer, everyone jumped for freedom fighter.
Freedom fighter.
Yeah, called Mukti Bahini, like a military.
Okay.
So we fight for Pakistani people, Pakistani military. So we fight for like a 9 month.
9 months?
9 months, like 30 লক্ষ 3 million people die. Over 3 million people die in Bangladesh. They killed. Pakistani army killed.
What year was this? Just so that people know.
1971.
1971.
1971, from 26 March to before 16th of December, same year, 1970.
So you 3 million lives were lost.
More than 3 million
More
lives
than 3 million lives were lost.
lost.
This is what's called a genocide.
Genocide. They did genocide. And that time, one of the country in this earth, in this planet, one of the biggest country, we are surviving now. They supporting and helping the Pakistan.
Today.
No,
No?
that time.
That time.
And that time president was Nixon.
Nixon did so much trouble. Can I just say the trouble that Nixon caused? I mean, the war on drugs and then
Vietnam.
Vietnam. Also, he did Vietnam?
Yeah.
So Nixon did Vietnam. What else did Nixon do?
Bangladesh.
He did genocide. Nixon did genocide in Bangladesh. What else? What else did he do?
He did so many bad things his life. Anyway.
Right, right. And we're still feeling the effects of all the bad things that Richard Nixon, is his name Richard Nixon? What's
Yeah.
his name?
Yeah.
This gentleman, I'm not sure if he was a gentleman, but he created so much chaos in the world that we're still seeing the effects of it. So when you see the war on drugs and you can't smoke cannabis even though it's legal, you can thank Nixon for messing everything up, including genocide.
Yeah. And since 1971 to as of today, probably we have a diplomacy with Pakistan. Government make the diplomacy with Pakistan. But only one government, one president visit one time, 2007 or 2006, General Musharraf, Pakistani president. Other than since 1971 to as of today, no one visit in Bangladesh. And Pakistani leader, no one still say sorry. Still they do not say sorry.
No one apologized for this. No one.
No one. You know, still lot of Pakistani in Bangladesh right now. So thousands of Pakistani in Bangladesh. Also Bangladeshi, so many Bangladeshi in Pakistan right now. Still right now in like 51 years, you know. So we hope our diplomacy is going to be work. These people life is measurable, you know. This Bangladeshi and Pakistani life, their life is measurable. Their life is not good. Still Pakistani people treat Bangladeshi is like a refugee. It's like
Refugee?
Yeah.
I don't know what that word
It's like a, bad people.
They throw them out of society. They treat them like a pariah.
Exactly.
Like they demonize the other side.
Demon is like so many people coming now from Ukraine to Poland. Poland people welcoming. But do you remember before couple of months ago, so many people came in Poland from Syria. They do not give the entry.
Right.
Do you remember that?
Oh, I remember that quite well.
So God is one. God is one. Allah is one. Allah is one. He is watching. What you guys did with the Muslim guys. You guys kill it. 3 Muslim guy get in and Poland police and border guard they killed, shoot it. And couple of days ago, Poland president or prime minister, he's on the camera. He said, we are not going to give any entry to Muslim.
Where was this?
In Poland.
In Poland.
Yeah. So, God is one.
God is watching.
Yeah, of course. Whatever, God is one. Whatever you are human being. God is make you, So, anyway.
When you're looking at another person, you're also looking at a part of creation. We are all a part of creation. And when you look at another person, okay, where does one person begin and another person end? Yes, that's true, but also we're from the same, some might call it stardust.
So I'm gonna finish the
Thank you. Yeah,
Bangladeshi trophy.
Yeah.
Then what's happened? India support us. India surrounding Bangladesh, surrounding the Bangladesh is India. Three side is India. So India help us. Say millions of Bangladeshi was get shelter in India, and India helps arms, ammunition. Right now, like Poland, European Union helps, so many people fighting in what is called Ukraine. America help, Canada help. So at that time, who help? India, China. No, not China help us. India and Russia. We never forget it. Russia help us and India help us.
Helped us.
Help.
Helped.
Yeah.
When?
1971. By arms, ammunition, machine
They
gun.
provided weapons.
Yeah, exactly.
So they were able to help, not
Exactly.
with humanitarian aid, but with artillery. Is that correct?
Exactly. They did humanitarian.
Oh, they also did humanitarian.
Yeah,
Okay,
they did.
that must be noted.
Yeah, they did it. So that's why right now in Bangladesh government do not support Ukraine what's happened.
Who's not supporting Ukraine?
Now Bangladesh government do not support the America. India do not support America right now.
Right, they're more for
Political
gains.
yeah, Bangladesh
Political points.
exactly. Bangladesh government directly say what you guys did 1971. You guys have a record.
I know, but we can't throw back to the past all the time.
Exa-
Because look at Germany. Germany rebuilt itself as well. I mean, of course.
See the Vietnam. We cannot watch the past. We have to watch the present and future.
The present and the future. Right
Exactly.
now,
So
Vietnam is a great country, great
that's
place
why
to visit as well.
My urge is Bangladeshi people and Bangladeshi government. Please do not think America is enemy to the Bangladesh. Millions of Bangladeshi surviving United States. Millions, thousands of Bangladeshi living in America, and they making billions of dollars, and they supply to the Bangladesh, helping the Bangladesh. So support United States rule of law, support whatever they need in United Nations and Geneva Convention, support whatever we needed. Do not make bad judgment against us. Thank you very much. Viewers, we are going to short break again. Please stay with us.
Thank you.
Millennium TV, bridging communities worldwide. We broadcast diverse international content from Europe, Asia, Africa, and now right here in the USA. Watch us via Roku on your smart TV. Submit your own content to 1530entertainmentllc@gmail.com. Download the Millennium TV app from the App Store to stream our shows anywhere, anytime. Millennium TV.
Viewers, we are back again. Today is America. Globally, man-made disaster is like Yemen, Libya, right now Somalia, Ethiopia, Mali. Also, everyone knows Syria, Iraq, Afghanistan. Right now, happening in European country, one of the best country, peaceful country in the world, Ukraine. Ukrainian people, peacefully people, they never fight, they never coming another country to fight any, like they have a border with Moldova, they have a border with Georgia, they have a border with Hungary, they have a border with Poland. They do not fight with any country. They have a border with Russia. Why Russia try to take over the country? What is the issue? Like every country, United States have a biggest border in this earth, like Mexico and Canada. These two countries have a, and other side we have a border by the Hawaii, we have a border where? In the Pacific Ocean and Japan. So why in America, Alaska, by Alaska we have a border with Russia. Why Russia attack Ukraine?
Because they thought they could, and they probably thought well ahead and thought that the U.S. would treat it like collateral damage.
So many countries have a border with their neighbor. They're living neighbor like as a neighbor, as a brother and sister. But Russia, they never make neighbor like their own family, brother and sister. Probably when they are in the kingdom time, when they coming US or Soviet Union, never ever. They destroy the country all over like 13 or 14 countries. So right now, last night, Assistant General in Russian army, he called 1 month, he make good job, his army make good job, his country make good job in Ukraine.
Who's this?
Russian government.
They did a good job?
Yeah.
No, they didn't. They actually didn't.
They did good job means they are destroying whatever they need. And they try to take over, what is that called by Crimea,
Crimea, they tried the Duma?
Dumbless, I forget the city called, or state called, close to the Crimea. So they're going to take over that one and other one.
They're going to try.
So anyway, so right now, whatever their commitment, they did. If West and United States play games, they have a nuclear. They still threatening last night. Joe Biden in Poland. They knows their border side. Viewers. Still Joe Biden in Poland. He threatening our president, United States president. He never think about it. What is the America can do? Anyway, he forget what's happened 1989.
Who forgot?
Russia. Russia forget they have some kind of nuclear blow up in Moscow. Like a few miles is destroyed.
Since when?
1989. Few miles in Moscow, thousands of people die right the way. Okay, nuclear plant in Moscow suburb, and America sent engineer, President Reagan sent engineer, all technician, everything. They take care the nuclear plant.
You're talking about Chernobyl.
You know,
Was this Chernobyl?
I forget the name.
Okay.
So, America help whole of the world when they need help. But they are just misuse America. Viewers, we have a power. We don't want to misuse. We're going to use right way, right place, right time. Whatever Russia think, America is not easy way they're going to solve. They're going to give the field to the Russia, Ukraine. President Joe Biden and European Union, NATO, they already say Russia cannot get any single land from Ukraine. Also, they cannot get in anywhere in NATO's country. So, they have to think about it. Otherwise, if they coming, Russia going to be destroyed. Whole Moscow, whole Russia going to be destroyed.
Well,
Go
it's
ahead.
already a very miserable place to live. Russia's a very miserable place to live. I have to be honest with you. Most of the people who know what the West is like probably don't want to live in Russia anymore. And now that conditions have become so poor there, that it's actually become a little bit like North Korea, although it's for a lot of reasons, of course. But what we really need to look at is that the people of a country, these are the good people. These are the good people, because these are the people who most times are having their voices quieted in some way. So we have a network. We reach out to you. If you would like to speak, if you'd like to say something, we can give you a link and you can broadcast with us and you can come on the show and say. I think just to bring it around to your point, what you're saying is that, and I really want to say this, and I really have to say this, is that if Ukraine had been in the EU, if they had been pulled into the EU sooner, if they had actually been pulled, if Ukraine had actually been pulled into the EU, we wouldn't be faced with all these atrocities, horrors, devastation, and what looks like genocide to the Ukrainian people from Russia. That would not have happened had the EU stepped up its game a lot earlier and brought them into the EU. Now it's up to the US to do something, but what can we do? I mean, you saw the summit. You saw what it looks like. I mean, it's not a pleasant situation for everybody just to go to Europe and say, yeah, stop this war, without actually saying, stop this war. So, I have a lot more experience in Europe than most of these people that are over there. But I'm just saying that if Ukraine had been a part of the EU, not just NATO, we wouldn't have these problems. You wouldn't be turning on the TV seeing pictures of dead children all the time. So just letting you know that. Thanks.
European Union, they did mistake. When 1989, Russia collapsed. Right the way they offered the Russia to come European Union. They should, take over Moldova, Georgia, and what is the call? Ukraine and Finland, Sweden. They are part of European Union.
Everybody was sleeping, sir. Respectfully. Everyone was sleeping. Everyone was sleeping at the wheel. Everyone was asleep at the wheel, thinking America, that the U.S., that the U.S. was going to fix everything.
And they're going to make money.
And then they're all going to make money on it too. They're expecting America to bring the big business in, or at least make it profitable for everybody. That's what they expect. They see horror. They say, well, America's going to make it profitable. No, they're not. We're normal people too. We're human beings. We have a pulse. We have the same biology, even though the ideology is a bit different. But the biology, it's pretty much it's you know, come on. Look, we look different, but we are all coming from the same source. We may have different faiths, we may have different religions, different things like that, but where are we coming from is essentially the same place, is it not?
That's true. Viewers, we are going to the Middle East right now. Somalia, one of the country in North Africa, in all way close to the Indian Ocean, Indian border. This country always making problem with naval ship, boat, people always making
chaos?
Yeah.
Making chaos in the world?
Exactly.
People creating chaos in the world?
Exactly. So right now they have a lot of Islamic, so-called Islamic jihadist freedom fighter. They call all Al-Qaeda, Al-Shams. They are bombing in African countries right now, Somalia and some part of Kenya. This is part of some kind of politics or something else, or international group, so-called international gun maker, business maker. They are doing these things.
Blood for profit.
Exactly.
Blood for profit. I don't agree with this, and I think my friend Noor doesn't agree with this either.
And you can see, we heard Saudi Arab is not working with us for the oil. But same time, Yemen, why they bombing the Saudian oil grid? So, is blame going to be coming to America, or blame going to be coming Yemen, the group called Houthi? We don't know. They call Houthi. They already bombing in Yemen last night. They bombing, they destroy so many places in Yemen. And Arab Emirat and Saudi Arab,
And here we are. It seems to be that we're okay,
Yeah.
right? So how come they're not okay? How come we can be okay and they're? What's the difference between us and them? The landmass being in a different geographical location?
And also, Ethiopia, this is some kind of ethnic cleansing. Millions of people, they don't have any water to drinks, they don't have anything to eat, like a 3 days, 5 days. Okay? So I don't know, so-called UNAID, UNFCR, United Nations, so-called, or USAID, Arabian people, they don't help anybody. Arabian, those Muslim people, Muslim country.
We have to specify which countries are not helping.
No.
No,
So-called OIC, Islamic countries, 57 or 67 countries. We never heard they helping any country in the world. You never heard. The only country in the help, America, and Canada sometime. No other country in the help, coming to help and take something to help the other country. Nowhere in the world. So I'm not talking about those, Muslim countries. They are greedy and bad people.
But not all. It's just sometimes it's some bad apples that do that.
Listen, in you talking Saudi Arab, Arab Emirat, Oman, what is called Qatar, and Jordan, all Pakistan, Afghanistan, Kazakhstan, Bangladesh, everyone is corrupt. Everyone. They are me. Give me. Oh, are you going to give you? No. They are not a part of that. Give me. They are part of this. Okay? So, God.
Thank you for explaining.
So right now, they are Saudi border country is Sudan. Okay? South Sudan. South,
Sudan.
Yeah.
Sudan.
Millions of people hungry. And Sudan border is Ethiopia. So many millions of Ethiopian right now sheltering where? Sudan.
In Sudan.
In Sudan. And if you're going to see the online or news, how they are thirsty, how long they are thirsty for bottle of water.
Just a simple bottle of water.
Bottle of water. Even we cry. Anyway, so viewers, we are just thinking about Ukraine. Ukrainian people coming in Poland, Hungary, Romania, Moldova, Georgia, or Russia. They living like a kingdom, hotel, house, everywhere, nice place. We give them our government, agencies, and private home owner, and private people. They open their door, they open their heart. But in Middle East, those Middle Eastern corrupt country, they never open their heart. They living sunshine, kingdom, palace. They never open their heart. Why? We make them corrupt. America and, we make them corrupt.
Is this sir, respectfully, is this a form of class warfare?
Yeah. Number one. Yeah. This is, this kingdom, we make the kingdom. British make the kingdom and we support them. Anyway, if we do not give them security, kingdom is gone long way. Our ex-president, sometime he told Donald Trump, if you do not support 1 hour, their kingdom is gone for right the way. They are banished. But America is watching. We have to support humanity. Our neighbor, Ethiopia, Sudan, and Somalia, Yemen, Libya, Syria, Iraq, Afghanistan, those countries. We destroy it. United Nations, US aid, Canadian aid, please help them. Viewers, please help the people. Please help our through Millennium Foundation. We are support those people. Also Rohingya people in Bangladesh. Millions of people in Rohingya, they are part of this kind of surviving place. We have a website, Millennium Foundation USA.com. You can support anytime, anywhere, any place. Viewers, we are talk about today just disaster, man-made disaster and local politics and humanitarian ground, what we have to do. And Bangladesh independence, how Bangladesh became an independence. Viewers, our time is end for today. Todd, you going to say last word, anything?
It's wonderful to be on this program, and thank you for having me. Thank you for having me be a part of this great network, and I hope that you support this great network. Go to Millennium Foundation
USA.com
for more information. Check it out, and also if you're interested in being on this program, you can contact us at
millenniumnews24.com.
Thank you so much. Peace for everyone.
Viewers, our time is end for today. You can watch Today's America and Millennium News 24/7, all iOS and Android devices. Also, all smart TVs like Sony, Samsung, LG, Roku, and Amazon. Also, Amazon Stick, Roku Stick, Apple TV, Jadu TV, Radiant IPTV, Star TV, Jago BD. Viewers, our social network address Millennium News 24/7, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok. Our YouTube channel address News Channel M24. Viewers, whatever you are, you guys knows our colleague, friends, reporter, newscaster, host, everyone working, our whole team working for you. Round the clock, news, views, talk show, documentary, editorial, everything for you. Watch Millennium News 24/7, and we respect and honor our colleague and friends. Viewers, whatever you are, stay peace, love, and happiness. Goodbye and take care for today.